Somebody want to explain to me why there's a feature where I can make my horse take a shit? I mean, look at this shit here, man. Look at this shit here. Watch this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit here. Look at this. Bloop, 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 bloop. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Hard8, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up? What's happening? You already know the deal. Put up 2 videos yesterday. Go check them out. Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff is down below. Check out the link in the description. You did! Alright, so let's talk about my first impressions for Metal Gear Solid 5. Yes, I know I'm a little late on my first impressions. This is probably the most I played a game before I actually did a first impressions. I just didn't feel like doing it the other day. I actually wasn't prepared because I didn't really play the game enough. Because I was kind of putting it off because I just was on Gears or whatever like that. But now I got about 8 to 10 hours into the game right now. You know what I mean? Got a bunch of missions under my belt. My mother base, got all the platforms up. Intel, support, medical, all that shit is up. So I can now give you my first impressions of Metal Gear Solid 5. Because in case you didn't know, I actually play games. I actually play the games. But anyway, so I feel like the game so far is definitely overrated. Metal Gear Solid 5 was a game that I was not excited for at all. But you know, after seeing the review scores, it was kind of interesting to see actually how the game played out. And the reason why I just wasn't excited for it because I just didn't see much that excited me about the game. Leading up to its release, and I played Ground Zeroes and I was bored to death of Ground Zeroes. I just think it was just the wrong time when I played Ground Zeroes. I don't know, but I just couldn't get into Ground Zeroes. So my first impressions on Metal Gear Solid 5 is it's definitely overrated. You know, as far as how the media is is hyping its game up, I really don't see it. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just not blown away. I'm just not amazed by this game. I think right now it holds like a 95 on Metacritic. You know, I'm just not amazed. You know what I mean? Like The Last of Us, you know, that holds a very high on Metacritic. I think that's like a 95, 96, somewhere around there. I'm not really sure. I know it's in the 90s. And, you know, that game, I was amazed when I first played it. You understand what I'm saying? It was like, wow. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto 4. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto 5. These are games that are in the 90s on Metacritic. And, you know, I just was like, wow. These games deserve the scores that they are getting. With Metal Gear, I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand the hype around it. I think it's a cool game. I'm just not amazed by what I'm playing. I'm just not amazed by the story either. I mean, the opening prologue or whatever like that, the opening intro to the game was definitely pretty cool. You know what I mean? I thought it was cool. But I don't know. You know, one thing about this game, it seems like that really sticks out is that things get repetitive. You know what I mean? And I know some people will say things like, well, you can say that about most games. And, you know, I guess that's true to a point, but it's all about, do you enjoy doing the same thing over again? Do you really, really enjoy it? I feel like with Metal Gear, I don't really enjoy doing the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just something about this game at this point is not pulling me in 100%. You understand what I'm saying? So it seems like when that's not happening, it seems like you know, when things get repetitive, it just seems like it stick out more. You know what I mean? You notice it more when you're not really blown away by what you are doing over and over. Or you're not really finding it 100% enjoyable on what you are doing over and over. Because it's basically over and over the same shit. Like, you know, you get a mission, you go to an area, and you try to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? You try to carry out your mission, you know, in a stealth manner, you know, the best way you can, or whatever like that, without raising alarms. And that's pretty much the same thing that you do over and over again. But some reason, it sticks out to me, you know. And I'm not really a big stealth game person, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people like playing stealth games, but I'm not huge on stealth games. I'm more of a, you know, I like to mix it up. Sort of like Batman. You're not like Batman. Some missions you got are like Predator missions, and some missions you just go all out or whatever like that. You know, it's like a mixture between the two. I'm good with that. You can go into Metal Gear guns blazing, but honestly, it just doesn't feel right if you just go in guns blazing. It really doesn't feel right to me. You know what I mean? That's just not really the game that it's made out to be. Sort of like Dying Light. Like, Dying Light is a game that's just, for me, it feels right with melee weapons. And when you do actually get a gun, or you do start to use a gun, it just doesn't feel right anymore. It just feels like a totally different game, and it just feels like this is not the game it was meant to be. You know what I mean? When you use a gun in Dying Light. And that's how I feel with Metal Gear. I feel like when you start just going in shooting and shooting, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels like a different game, and it feels like a game that it was not meant to be, you know. Other than that, you know, I'm playing through the game, and it's cool. I just don't feel like it's a 10. I don't even feel like it's a 9. Maybe a strong 7, a weak 8. That's how I feel about it right now, and I feel like it's a strong 7, a weak 8 right now. But a 9 or a 10, I just don't feel that. You know what I mean? I had a way more better experience, or a better time, playing Batman, Bloodborne, and Dying Light. You feel what I'm saying? So I just can't jump on that 9 and 10 bandwagon right now, because I don't feel that. I feel like a strong 7, weak 8. You know what I mean? Or like a, you know, I don't know. Something like that. You feel me? So, I think if you're into Metal Gear games, you know, you might want to check it out. If you're into stealth games, you definitely want to check it out. The graphics are cool. Everything looks cool. You know what I mean? Big open world. Right now, we in Afghanistan. All of my missions been there. So it's like, that kind of gets repetitive too, because you could be going to like the same areas, or you be going across the same areas or whatever like that. So I'm wondering if you go to any other places besides Afghanistan. I hope so, because I'm sick of being there. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on playing it, keep pushing, no doubt about that, because I do play games. But other than that, this is my first impressions. Try it out for yourself. You know, if you like Ground Zeroes, I'm quite sure you'll like this. If you like stealth games, you'll like this. And if you like previous Metal Gear games, then you probably already got it, you know. But if you're on the fence, you got Mad Max instead, then you probably just want to wait for a price drop. Because if you did pick Mad Max over Metal Gear, then obviously Metal Gear is not really your thing. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that Mad Max is a bad game. I'm actually fiending to play that game right now. But if you pick Mad Max over Metal Gear, then obviously you're not a Metal Gear fan like that. So just wait for a price drop or something like that, and then check it out. It's a nice long game, so you'll have some time, side ops and shit like that. But anyway, that's my first impressions. Leave a comment down below if you liked the video. Thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. Hard 8. Deuces.
Hey! Hey! New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Yeah, motherfuckers act like I